Before Ollivander gave Harry his first wand, he was digging around the Nostromo complaining about the bonus situation until an unwelcome embrace and unceremonious exit kills the vibe. How does this little guy grow so quickly, and is it even possible? The idea is that the Chestburster is using Kane's body as the source for its own energy needs. The only comparison we have of an alien gestation is a normal human gestation, so that's where we're starting off. After 9 months, most kids fall around 3 kilograms. You might think, well, almost 8,000 calories per kilogram makes 24,000 calories of necessary intake. But it's more nuanced than that because there are no 100% efficient energy transformations, and you have to take into account your body's own requirements. The excess calories a woman will need per day vary depending on what her weight is. Women on the lower end will need to take in more excess calories than those with calories to spare to help ensure proper fetal growth, most of this being in the second and third trimesters than the first. If you're a normal BMI, then you'll need about 400 calories extra a day during the second and third trimesters, and if you're bigger, then it's anywhere from no to 300 additional calories. For our thin friend here, he'd be at 400 extra calories a day for those 6 months. That's 72,000 calories required for our thin friend here so that the Chestburster has enough energy to grow. Or, if you think the alien isn't quite as big as a newborn, we'll say 50,000 calories. For comparison, swimming the English Channel at a breakneck pace of 7 to 8 hours is thought to take 1,000 calories per hour. The amount of energy required to grow this alien would be equal to that of swimming the English Channel 6 or 9 times. Advanced research shows that the growth time was probably a day or so. 50,000 calories in a day is an extraordinary amount of energy. Your body has glycogen stores of about half a kilo, and as this is a carbohydrate at 4 calories per gram of carbs, that's 2,000 calories of energy provided. But what about the other 48,000? Well, if you consider someone at 70 kilograms with a body fat percent around 15 or 20, that's 10 to 14 kilograms of fat, which would be the preferential energy source when glycogen storage is exhausted. Fat at 9 calories per gram, with the 10 to 15 kilos estimated in Kane here, would provide anywhere between 90,000 to 126,000 calories. Losing half of your body's fat stores in a day would change your physique immensely, and for the worse. This isn't even taking into account the oven it would turn your body into. The amount of energy in 48,000 calories is immense. Your body is 60% water, and at a mass of 70 kilograms, that's 42 kilograms of water. And here's where it's going to become less about the medicine and more about engineering, which, besides some physics courses in college,
This sort of thing ain't my bag, baby.
when taken into account the specific heat of water at 4.18 joules per gram degree Celsius and 1 kcal being equal to 4,184 joules, that energy is enough energy to heat the 42 kilograms of water in your body over 1,100 degrees Celsius. But that's if it's done only on water and without any heat dissipating mechanisms, and if all reactants are used to 100% efficiency. On a 2,000 calorie diet to maintain a constant body temperature while not doing anything, we use about 8 million joules, which over 24 hours is about the same as a 100-watt light bulb. The heat dissipation is increased in more strenuous activity, and it's important to note this alien is taking all this energy, not giving 100% of it off. The 48,000 calories, equal to about 200 million joules, that the Chestburster is getting isn't all going straight to him because no system is 100% efficient. Humans are thought to be 25% efficient on average, and we can be incredibly generous and say the Chestburster's biology has him at 50% efficiency. In this setting, he's getting 24,000 calories, and the remaining energy, about 100 million joules, is being lost as heat. So how much heat can your body actually get rid of, and could it dissipate these 100 million joules? Again, at rest, humans dissipate 8 million joules a day to maintain a constant body temperature, but can we do 12.5 times that? Well, according to the US military, marathon runners can do 1080 watts over 2 hours and 10 minutes, which is 8.5 million joules. About 1/12 of that total energy the alien is giving off as heat, which the marathon runner gets rid of in just over 2 hours. For this guy to not overheat, he'd have to sweat and lose as much heat as a marathon runner, going at a 2-hour, 10-minute pace would, and then sustain that for 24 hours. No doubt, he would not be sitting pretty chatting it up with the guys. Also, the excess heat generated by the Chestburster's metabolism would just burn Kane's insides. I would say that this is not survivable in space, but that was never really questioned in the first place.